When you think of Weylandts, you immediately think of tastemakers living with style. But how do you translate the art of good living into the workplace? With us today is Chris Weylandt, founder, owner and mastermind behind Weylandts, to show us just how this tribe of shape-shifting tastemakers have reinvented their corporate head office environment. Welcome to the Loft, Chris. Now, I'm very excited to chat to you because there are some successful people in our country who I think have got an incredible story to tell. And one of your business has been one of the most successful businesses that I think I've followed in my journey. What is your history and background, and how did you know that Weylandts was going to be such a big success?
I grew up with this. I started in Namibia 30-something years ago. So it's part of my DNA. So I grew up with great design, a family business, and it was part of me, and it kind of excited me, and I was very passionate about it. And that's where the journey started, and it kind of just grew from the small retail space, and then it grew into manufacturing. Then I went to travel the world to kind of look at incredible retail spaces and operators. And then we decided to open in South Africa in '99.
Sure.
And then it just went from success to success.
You've now moved your head office. What was the reason behind moving?
The move was, first of all, we didn't have enough space, but it's far more than that. It's about innovation, and it's about how do you create that? It's to have a bunch of people, a team that is motivated, that's dynamic, that's got the skills and passion. And so how do we do that? Let's create this head office environment for people to kind of flourish and live the brand. And that's kind of what the starting point was.
Yeah, and you guys are really good at what you do when it comes to interior design. So naturally, your head office would have had to be the pinnacle of what it means to have a good working and living space too. What are some of the design sort of visions that you had with this head office?
The look and feel is organic industrial. Okay. And it really represents, conveys the kind of values and philosophy of the brand. It's about the materials, it's about the space, it's about the natural light, it's about longevity, great design, and it's got to be real and soulful. That's what it is.
Do you have any favorite parts in the office that you think are your best?
It's a complete space. I mean, I don't want to go home at night. So I mean, I think it's a complete space. What excites me is really seeing the results, what it does to the team in the workspace. Yeah. I mean, we've only been a couple of months. You see the engagement, the action. You can see the creativity, the teamwork. I think that's what really excites me.
It's growing a space where people feel creative and they feel like they're contributing to the brand. And it becomes, like you said, part of that DNA. Now the kitchen's been introduced. Is that something that's open to the public? And what exactly is the kitchen?
Well, I'm part of creating this environment. Different areas of the office is what do people do for eating. Yeah. So we had to have a kitchen. But it's not just a kitchen, a canteen. So we obviously pulled on our resources. Honor, the head chef at the kitchen at Maison, which has been in the top 20 for the last 3 years. So he's driving the concept. So it's really quality, dynamic, innovative eating.
Can I, as a member of the public, come and visit and have lunch?
It's open. And that's a part of the space is for other people to kind of get exposed to it. And kind of there's engagement and mixing of ideas and that.
Sure. So you guys are setting a nice trend when it comes to office spaces. And I know I've worked into many corporate environments, and sometimes you feel quite cold in them. Sometimes you feel like they've gone over the top creative. There's so many different ways that you can go about doing this. And it's very expensive for business owners to reinvent themselves when it comes to the interior space, especially because you know that it needs to change in the next couple of years too. What is some of the advice that you potentially have for other business owners who are trying to set up a new office space?
I mean, first of all, you've got to understand the DNA of your business. Really understand the brand and the kind of the culture of it. Then you've got to understand the flow and what it takes to operate within an office space. I think that's a starting point. And I think a lot of people underestimate the return on the investment you get. It's intangible. It's not something you can measure immediately. So if you look at our space, we have 22 square meters per employee. I think a luxury space is about 12 square meters.
Sure.
So I think what we want to create is a work environment where it's kind of fuels creativity, innovation, and ideas. So we had to kind of do a careful workflow analysis, how the company operates, the different working spaces, open plan, but yet there's overlapping and there's engagement. This kind of cross-pollination of ideas and resources. So that's what's very dynamic in that space.
How do you go about starting the process of getting a design or getting a concept going?
I think if you don't have the skill to do it, get a specialist in. And really, it's not decorating. I think it's far deeper than that. It's a really design concept, understanding the culture of the business and where you want to take it.
Sure. Chris, you're an inspiration, and good luck with the head office. I hope lots more creative ideas come out of Weylandts in the future just because of what you guys have done with that space. It's a pleasure having you in the loft.
Great to be here. Thank you.
Well, there you guys have it. The Tastemakers at Weylandts are redefining not only the way we live, but now the way we work too. Hello YouTubers, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Make sure you subscribe to our channel because we've got full episodes available for you. All those really cool interviews we've done, all the cool performances are right over there for you. So all you have to do is click subscribe. It's somewhere over here on this side of my face. Click it right now. Do it.